I read something in the news this week which actually makes me a bit worried for the January transfer window. You know, because Sullivan's really tight and he doesn't like spending money. I'm worried actually a little bit that he's spent all of West Ham's transfer fund. I actually can't believe this. This is absolutely ridiculous. You're going to find out in this video what he's actually spent all that money on. And trust me, after I tell you, you won't be happy. In this week's edition of Off the Press, I'm covering fatherhood, expensive expenditures, and also West Ham player being hyped up in the media. Well, a lot of West Ham players are getting hyped up in the media. We all know Declan Rice does all the time. But another face is starting to get national attention. Not just from press here within West Ham, but across the UK. And that's thanks to something that Paul Merson said about said player. But before I get on to talking about why the transfer budget's been blown and also who the player is that is supposedly, quote, a manager's dream, I'm going to be talking about some really happy and fantastic news. Because Pablo Fornals has celebrated becoming a first-time father. I would like to congratulate Pablo Fornals and his fiancée Tanya on the birth of their son, Martin. It's been something that Fornals has been talking about a lot on social media. It was mentioned on the club website in the final game of last season against Southampton, where it was announced that Pablo and Tanya would be expecting their first child together. In the 4-1 win over Leicester earlier this season, Fornals did that as a celebration to represent a capital M, because he was planning to name his baby boy Martin Fornals. And lo and behold, that's what he did. So welcome into the world, little Martin. What is really important is that Project Fornals starts right now. As soon as the baby is able to stand on his own 2 feet and can walk, get him a little football, get him down Hackney Marshes and get him training. You know, let's have Fornals Jr. at West Ham in, say, 20 years' time from now. If he's as much of a baller as his dad is, then we're all set for the future. But it's all down to what Martin wants when he's older. If he wants to be a footballer, then great. If he doesn't, then I'm sure his parents will back him. But it would be really nice for him to follow in his dad's footsteps and play for West Ham, because Pablo loves the club. And Martin's been born into the West Ham culture. So who knows, maybe we're going to have a future little Spanish hammer amongst us. But like I say again, congratulations to the Fornals family. Congratulations to Pablo and Tanya. And I hope that the baby is doing really well. And now it's time for a little bit of bad news. West Ham United's transfer budget for January has taken a significant knock because of something David Sullivan did. The little parasite is up to no good again. What's he done this time, you ask? He only went and hired a £100,000 private jet to fly Michail Antonio back from Jamaica international duty to London. And you probably have figured by now after I said that, I'm only kind of joking about the transfer budget, right? I'm sure it's over £100,000. I'm sure Sullivan isn't that tight. Is he? I don't know, probably is. Either way, Michail Antonio took to Instagram stories to praise Mr. Sullivan for booking the private jet so that Antonio could get back to England in time for the game against Wolves. And nice little gesture, I have to say. But a £100,000 private jet, I'd love to fly on one of them, man. I'd love to fly on one of them and have £20,000 Cristal bottles. You know what I'm saying? With Louis Vuitton bags with all my luggage on there. I don't know, maybe have in-flight service, have a 3-course meal up on a private jet. That is my dream. Okay, that is my dream. Please make it come true, someone. Please lend me a couple £100,000 and I'll pay you back through random acts. But Michail Antonio managed to get on the private jet back to England in time after a really good spell with the Jamaica national team, where he scored an absolute stunner from outside of the box and put it in the net without hitting the bloody astronaut, and also scoring his first international goal for Jamaica as well. So, successful time overall for him, and the private jet was a nice little touch. I mean, Antonio could probably afford one of them right now, but for Sullivan to hire it out is actually a really nice gesture, I think. And no, it doesn't mean that we're going to be skint in January either just because of a damn plane. I was joking. If you haven't got that by now, then seriously perk up a bit, okay, and get a sense of humour. It's nice to see more and more West Ham players getting the recognition that they fully deserve. And the latest player to get that is winger Jarrod Bowen. Now, Jarrod Bowen has been mentioned before from the Anvil's YouTube channel, well, my channel, I should say, and also has been mentioned in a few off the presses beforehand. Well, Paul Merson's now said something about Bowen, which is actually very uplifting. Merson said in an interview that Jarrod Bowen was, quote, a manager's dream. I'm going to read the comment out in full and then give my reaction to it. He's a manager's dream, an absolute manager's dream. You tell him what to do and he will do it. You never see Moyes having to tell him to do his job. He's a real good player and a good pro. He's absolutely outstanding. I couldn't talk highly enough of the lad. Totally agree with everything Merce says in this. Bowen is one of the best wingers in the Premier League, and with the consistent performances that he puts in, you can see why Liverpool wants to sign him and why he's been on Liverpool's radar according to reports. Moyes never has to tell Bowen what to do. Bowen just goes out there and does it so well. Where he's not scoring, he's assisting. He's working with the midfield unit. He's working with the forwards. Bowen is arguably one of my favourite players. If not, he's slowly becoming my favourite player. I don't just have one favourite player at the club, I have a few. But Bowen's been up there now for some time. He's one player that I really do not ever want us to sell right now, because I think he's so crucial to our attack. He's enjoying his time at West Ham, it's for sure, and Moyes has found a real gem in him. He is absolutely outstanding, as the quote said. Bowen has been fantastic all season. He hasn't got any more to do to prove that. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Off the Press. If you like the video, hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe for more content. I'm on 250 subs right now and I'm hoping to increase that over the next few days, weeks and months. So please give my videos a like and subscribe for more West Ham related content. It is greatly appreciated. And also leave comments below, because I'm interested to see what you guys think of my videos and what you guys think of the content in the videos. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take care everybody, and I'll see you all soon.